What up, YouTube? J Drone here, and we got some mail in today. So I know you guys have stated that you kind of like me opening mail live, so that's what we're gonna do today. We will have a guessing game. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot again, guaranteed. I shot myself in the foot last time. Last time I did a guessing game, I got rid of an Alcenma, a DM009, and an FY603. Droning, what is going on? We're gonna have a guessing game, and it's gonna be a very short guessing game because I'm gonna stack the odds in my favor. Because again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Anytime I do any type of giveaway, it's out of my pocket. And let's go ahead and turn this way, getting a little glare. Bam, there we go. Anytime I do a giveaway, it's out of my pocket. The drone itself, my pocket, I've paid for. The shipping itself, my pocket, I've paid for. But here, we're gonna show you. We have 3 packages, 2 from DHL, and dude, I'm waiting on DHL. I thought DHL would get here before I got home. They weren't here. I'm sitting outside. DHL vroom, drives right past my house, dude. I'm pretty good. Pretty good athlete still. I did athletics in high school and whatnot, and so dude, I start trucking down the road, running. I ran after the DHL truck. What is going on, David? Like, dude. Ran after the DHL truck, waved it, said, "You need to be there. My house is over there." I'm sick of them messing up my house. But all right, so the first box right here is not from DHL. We're not going to play a guessing game with this because I win 100% on this. You guys wouldn't guess what this was. This is from a Drone Days member. We kind of did a trade, and what's in here was part of the trade. We'll open that in a minute. DHL. We got a DHL little bag here. Again, this is not the guessing game one. We have 4 people here. David, what is going on, brother? Probably more people. I think my little ticker up there is a little bit slow. But we're not playing a guessing game with this one. This one you might be able to guess just off of what's going on. John, what's going on, brother? So let's get to the guessing one. And again, I'm limiting time on the guessing one because, again, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot too heavy here. If somebody can guess what is going on, Alan, and this is worldwide. This is worldwide. Let's see, bam, UK, Africa, wherever you guys are at, this is worldwide. And again, if I shoot myself in the foot and I gotta ship it across seas, I will do so. PR3T, voila! What's going on? Dave, Perth West Oz, he's got his DM009. He did a live unboxing, not a live, he did an unboxing of it. He got his FY603. He's in Australia. I'm in the United States. It cost me quite a bit to ship it to him. I did it anyway. His Alcenma was just shipped out this week. He should receive that soon. And we had a Drone Days contest on Facebook. If you're not on Drone Days, the link's at the bottom of almost all my videos, man. Check out Drone Days. We do contests in there as well. That was for an Alcenma. It was a picture contest. Some dude in Africa won it. So guess what? Next time I have time to test out another Alcenma, it's going to Africa. And John, I believe it's John Woodrow, he bought an Alcenma off me that he wants me to custom paint. I will not agree to do that to too many people. He's been with the YouTube channel for quite some time, so I agreed to do that for him. I'm going to do a custom Alcenma and send it to him, but I also need a little bit of time to get the drone tested and make sure it's going to fly properly, make sure it's going to function properly, and then I need a full day to actually paint it and customize it. But all right, guys. Here's a look at the box. That's the size box. If anybody can guess what drone, and hold on, let's see. I don't got another phone on me. All right, Kristen, what time is it?
It is 5:42.
It is 5:42. Kristen, tell me when it's 5:50. Y'all got 7 minutes of guessing to tell me what's in this box. And whoever gets it right, I don't care what state you're in, I don't care no and no, I don't care what country you're in, I will ship you a DM009. And if you're interested in DM009, I sell them on eBay. Generally, I sell them for like $65. No, it's not a Bugs. Bugs B2C, excuse me. It's not a Bugs B2W. It is not a Bugs 3. I sell them on eBay generally for $60-65, but if you go on there right now, you can get them for, I think I have them down to almost $30 or $35. I'm trying to move some inventory before winter. But then winter again, because Christmas is here, people will buy them like candy for $60-70 a piece. But it is not a Hubsan 501C. That is a good guess though. Y'all got some time. I've left my wife on the clicker. She's gonna tell me when time's up. If somebody gets it, you get it. If you don't get it, then it's all part of the fun in the games. I've given you a chance. There's really no lead into this, but there wasn't no lead into the GPS failing. And somebody got that. Dude, I shot, boom, boom, boom. I shot myself in the foot 3 times on that one. Y'all could guess as many times as you want. I don't care. Because again, I think I have the odds stacked in my favor here. But I thought I had the odds stacked in my favor last time when Dave, Perth West Oz, guessed the failing GPS drone, and I ended up out well over a couple $100 of drones and then shipping. It's not the Vizio. And bam, get you some water. It is hot in Pennsylvania. It is not Tech RC. It is not. I have no idea. I've actually never heard of that drone. The I have no idea drone. Is that a GPS enabled drone? Again, I'm screwing around. I'm trying to be mildly entertaining as we are guessing here and chewing up a little bit of time. Yeah, dude, it's hot, dude. It's tropical hot in Pennsylvania. It's probably only about 60 some odd degrees, maybe 70 some odd degrees. It feels like it's 90. Humidity is through the roof, yo. So I'm done with soda today. I'm pounding water because I'm dying. No, I don't think seen it on Vipin. No, I don't think seen it on Vipin. What, the I don't know drone? You seen that one on Vipin? Cool little design on here. Water is a clue. What? Let me see. Let me think if water could be a clue. No, water's not a clue. It is not the X-Ami 4K. It is not the X-Ami MI. It is not the new Parrot Bebop. It is not, I did not get the Spark controller update. It is not a Bebop 2. What time you got, Kristen? 5:45, 5 more minutes to go. DM009 to anybody who guesses what's in this box. There's a look at the size of the box. It is not a WL Toys Q33 or 333. That's a lot of threes. Larry Bird had the number 33 on his jersey. Patrick Ewing had the number 33. Alonzo Mourning had the number 33. There's a couple other guys. Scottie Pippen, number 33. It is not a Holy Stone HS400. I do believe I have that drone. It is not a SEMA X5C. It is not a DJI Spark. It is not a Peregrine UD something. That is BS. I heard something BS. Maybe about the controller. It is not Up Air. It is not a Bugs 8. It is not a Hubsan 502E. It is BS, but it's mild BS because the BS has been corrected. Hopefully. Again, when I buy something, I expect to get what I want and what I buy, and if I don't, I talk to the person. I'm either getting my money back or I'm getting eradicated and fixed. It is not a solo. It is not an Ishin Wizard. Although I had an Ishin Wizard in my hands from one of the Drone Days members, and the controller just would not stay binded. It is not a GoPro. I do own a GoPro, but now we're starting to think out of the box, pushing away from drones. I will give you a hint. It is a drone. That's the only hint that I'm giving you. Have you reviewed it yet? No, I have not reviewed it. I have not reviewed this drone yet. It is not the Bang Toys X21. And what time you got, Kristen? 5:46, 4 minutes to go. So 5:47, 3 minutes to go. It's not Bang Toys X16. This is the size of the box. It's not a Mavic. It is definitely a drone. You also saw the size of the box. It's a drone. Those are the 2 clues you get. Again, I'd like to think I got the odds stacked in my favor here. But last time I thought the same thing too. I was just saying from a blue-collared worker to another spending that earned money on drones, and it's not working. Absolutely, I agree with you. You'll see. You'll see by the end of this feed, I got it eradicated. Or I don't know if eradicated is the right word. I got it resolved, I would like to think. Because there's a mild, itsy bitsy that it was my phone that I was using. A lot of people say Android's not hella compatible. The one I want, yes, I do think it is the one you want. JJRC H31, no sir. JJRC H26, no sir. X183 GPS, no sir. But yeah, so it is the definitely the one that one of you viewers want, as you stated. It's the one I want. So that's kind of a correct answer, but I'm not giving it to you there. I kind of want the manufacturer and the name of the drone. What time you got, Kristen?
It is 5:48.
5:48. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 8807 HD. Never heard of that. X183 GPS. No. Time's a ticking, and I'm drinking water because I'm dying. JDX, no. Spark, no. Hubson, H107, C+, no. E708, no. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Get your guesses in. Get a free drone if you guess it. Is it a Wraith? Yes, it's a Wraith. Bing, bing, bing. I'm joking. I hate the Wraith, dude. I bought mine from Boscov's, and I spent like $130 on it. I got a repair kit to fix it, and it's crap. T36, no sir. Ghost, no sir. Ghost is a good drone. I'm very interested in the Ghost drone. Tavisto Swift, no. SEMA X8 SW, no. But yeah, I hate the Wraith, dude. It's an X8 clone, but it's a horrible X8 clone in my opinion. I mean, maybe some people have luck with them. Dude, I've replaced motors, I've rebuilt, and I never had luck with it. I have the Wraith 2, huge disappointment. Well, I'm not happy, H5P, no. I'm not happy that you had the same issues, but I'm kind of happy that somebody else had the same issues, that it wasn't just me. And again, I'm not happy you had issues, but I'm happy that I wasn't just What? Pink Unicorn Quad? How'd you guess that, dude? H29, no. Kristen, what's the time? And it's not a pink unicorn. What time is it?
5:49.
5:49. 5:50. Ding, ding, ding. No more answers. We'll let that Funby or Furby H801 in. It was not that. All right, so nobody guessed it. Thanks for playing on the J Drone Show, and yous are all losers. I'm joking. You're all winners. Well, you're not really winners because you didn't win anything, but I believe you're winners because you're here and you're watching me, and that's a positive thing to do, right? So, we're going to take this. Bam! We're going to take our knife. Dude, I buy knives all the time. I lose them. I buy them. They have to have this little clasp on it. That way it'll stick to my pants. I lose them. Like, I bought 3 knives last weekend. Bam! That's the only one that I know where it is. Horrible, horrible organization. All right, so we're going to pop this open. We're going to try to find the easiest way to pop this open without showing you guys my address. I don't need any stalkers, which I'm pretty sure most of you probably wouldn't stalk me, but I'm sure there's one of you watching. Just one, with a big white van and lots of candy. Roll by my crib. Hey, J-Drone, I got candy. I'm like, what? I love candy. Get in the van. J-Drone's never heard from. Can never have enough knives. Absolutely not. Let's see. Whoop! Almost showed it. We would only send you love letters. White vans, lots of drones. Yeah. I got drones in here. What? You got drones in there? My mama told me I can't talk to strangers with Dumbo painted on the side. Yeah, dude. Drones, candy, and if you know me really well, as somebody does, Dumbo. I love Dumbo for some reason. J-Drone, I have free drones. Get in the van. Yeah. Hook, line, and sinker. I'm done for. Never heard of again. Weird, mysterious van with Dumbo painted on the side of it. Takes a local man missing forever. So somebody was close. There was one person that was close that named the manufacturer on this, which, just for points, if you guys want to play for imaginary points to see who can get it, somebody named the manufacturer. It's not WL Toys. Somebody named the manufacturer twice. Just not the drone make. And we don't want to show you, so we're going to drop this. Not MJX, not WL Toys. Not SEMA. Is it brushless or... Bam! JJRC. It is brushless and it is JJRC. It is not the Maker Unicorn. Hold on. We almost got it out. So it's JJRC. Anybody want to take a whack just for points between each one of you? What brushless JJRC drone it is? I think there's only like 2 or 3 of them that JJRC ever made. Nobody want to take a guess? I think that one's pretty easy. Unless you're on Google right now, Googling JJRC brushless drone. Which that's what I'd be doing if I'd watch feed. Can't think of any JJRC right now. It is not the X1. Come on. Jeez, they packed this good, yo. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. JJ Pro. Yep. X2. It is the X2G. Bam. This is a brushless drone, and I don't think I got the one with camera. If I did, that'd be cool. Pretty sure I didn't get the one with camera. This is showing one with a camera on it. I'm a little bit salty. I didn't know this came with FPV capabilities. Black, made in China. X2G, shuttleless motors. Well, we're gonna open it. Why not open it? All right, here. I'm gonna leave it up to you. This is your channel. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to open it to see what's inside it? See if it's just a plain drone? That's on my Banggood wish list. Cool. I'll let you guys know how it works, definitely. Do you guys want me to open this to see if I got the camera option, or do you want me to move on to the next 2 packages? Majority rules, and we're not going to wait too long for you guys to answer, so as soon as we get a couple right in a row that says open it or go to the next package, we'll do so. Yes, open it. Open it. Well, one more and move on. Somebody said move on. Open it. Bam. Open it wins. 3, 2, 1. So we are going to open it quickly. We're not going to take too much time doing this. Let's see. Is there tape on here? Or did they quality check this? I actually prefer they quality check my stuff. This I got off of GearBest, and this was sent to me. I didn't pay a dime for this. GearBest, and it's not... The old person from GearBest that sent me the i8H and the X8 AMG, which was garbage, I'm no longer dealing with her. I have a new representative from GearBest, and that's why I said I kind of prefer them to quality check anything they send me, because I don't want to waste my time. If they're gonna send me junk, I'd rather not deal with them. I don't have a code for this for use yet. I am kind of busting my purse in stones to see if I could get a code. That way you could get this cheaper off of GearBest, basically off of me, because I'm pushing for the code. Off of me than anywhere else. Alright, so I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty that I didn't know this came with FPV, and this one did not come with FPV. So we have a controller, which you can see here. I'll take the drone out. This drone looks completely different than the X1, and to my understanding, it's a better build and a better plastic than the X1 as well. It's almost like that Duraplastic that the Bugs 3, 6, and 8 are made out of. And there's a look at it. It's a really odd looking design, but pretty cool looking design. And there's a 3, is that a 3-prong? Bam! There's a 3-prong underneath it. So there's a possibility I'll have a camera to attach this, or GoPro time. That's actually why I wanted this as a GoPro lifter, because I'm almost positive this can lift the GoPro. So alright, we are going to get this over here. We're going to put it right there. We'll save some time, and we won't even put it in the box, and we will go to our next package. And come on, I'm just going to put that right there. We're going to set that right there. We're not even packaging it back up. Now, where did I put the other things? Up there. Alright, so here. You guys are in control. DHL package or small package? DHL bag or small package? What is going on, dude? What? And again, majority wins. DHL package or small box? DHL, that's 1. DHL, that's 2. Small is 1. Small is 2. DHL wins 3-2. Alright, so we're going to open up DHL, and that's 4-2 with that last one that just snuck in there. So we are going to take our handy dandy knife here and just pop open a corner. And what do we got? Styrofoam. So we're gonna have to pop this all the way open. Bam, bam. Bam! I got styrofoam. Woo! Hold on. I'm gonna cut the tape. They got this taped up nice. We've cut one fold off this, so we're gonna cut right down there. Sound effects are free, no charge. Bam. And uno momento. It's durable in a crash. The JJRC brushless one that I just showed, that's what I've heard, man. I generally tried to read, this is not a GoPro. Although the shape of the box could be a GoPro. I've read that it is durable. I've read that it's a lot more durable than the first one they came out with, so that's about the only improvement. Other than that, I think the motors are about the same. Here we go. Here we go. And just to show you, I'm not playing tricks here or anything. This would not update. I told you guys, I ordered from RC Moment. I got $100 off. That's right around $100 off I got. I could have bought it on Amazon. I could have had in 2 to 3 days. I bought off my guy from RC Moment to kind of good karma. He hooks me up, so I'm going to hook him up with a big sale. And I did. This will not update. Dude, he didn't ask me much. He said, dude, can you show me a little bit of video that it won't update and whatnot? I did. He said, don't worry about it. Bam! I'll send you another one. No questions asked, no nothing. He 3-day shipped it to me. RC Moment, I'm happy with RC Moment. I'm not advertising for RC Moment. I'm just telling you guys, we had spoke about this before, so we're going to hopefully get this working. Because there is a possibility that my Android phone isn't compatible with this. But we'll see. We'll see, because we have this. We have one to do a field test, not a field test. We have one to do a controlled test with, because we have 2 of the same devices now. So if this one connects, I definitely know that this one had issues. I am able to fly the drone without updating this, but I'd really like to update this because you kind of want to, exactly what somebody said. Blue-collar worker, which I am, I work my tail off. If I spend big bucks, I want something to work properly, just as well as you guys should, and definitely should not take any crap from any type of retailer whatsoever. No, that is good customer service. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I wish every person was like that. And they're not. They're really not. And a lot of it has to do. I'm gonna say 50% of it has to do me, quote unquote, being J-Drone and having direct contact. But guess what? Yous have a direct contact with me. So if yous order from, say, GearBest, say RC Moment, Holy Stone, I have direct contacts with those companies. If yous having an issue with them, get at me on Facebook, and as I have time, I'll try to help you. Or I'll try to go right to my contact and say, look, this was dude's order number. This is the issue he's having, and maybe it'll get taken care of a little bit quicker than it would. Because I dealt with GearBest when I first started flying, and I had to create a video showing motor failure and actually Chinese subtitles, but then they did take care of me. So a language barrier with some of these Chinese companies is an issue, but again, I have direct contact to several of these companies. Yous have a direct contact to me. DHL, I don't really have a direct contact with them. DHL blows my mind, man. It's awesome. DHL can take a package from China, get it to United States past customs, and right in your backyard in 3 days. Whether or not they can get it to your house, that's the question. You might have to go run down the street after them like I did. Alright, so we're going to open this. And again, this is from a member from Drone Days that I traded. I traded Niall Senma for this. Traded out Senma for this, and I might have tagged on a DM009 for it, just to move something out of the house and extra and whatnot. So this is something. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up, and it is not, what is that? Foldable and portable anti-blue light lens. It's not that. It's definitely not what's on the box. Don't even know what that is. So all right, let's see. Let's find a breaking point and take our little knife. It is not a GoPro, David. It is not a GoPro. I have a GoPro. My wife bought me a GoPro for Christmas. I don't use it a lot because it's a high-priced item, and it is not a run cam. And I would hate to lose it, just like I lost my freaking favorite action cam on the X16 from Bang Toys. I'm hoping once all the leaves and everything goes, maybe I could find it, because I kind of know where it went, but that's the same spot that I lost my waterproof JJRC, which I think a gnome just came up, grabbed it, and it was gone. Show your shirt. You'll see my shirt. Cool shirt. I like old cars. I like classic cars. That's my shirt. I prefer Cadillacs, really big-bodied cars, but I definitely like looking at older cars. Here we go. Open, says me, and this is taped up pretty good, which is a good thing. Awesome. Bam, I think we're in. Here we go. Nope, I don't think we're in. This box is taped up out the... Bam, we're in. Magica. Hold on. We're kind of in. Alright. Here we go. We're in. Alright, what do we got here? We got a letter. Alright. That's a letter explaining a couple things to me, which I definitely need to know because I don't know anything about what's in here. Here's a hint, guys. Hinty, hinty. Y'all like hints? Bam. 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 All right, enough bams. Bam. So now we get to open my little brick here from a Drone Days member. Let's see here. Kind of watching the comments, seeing if anybody guesses it. Again, bam! iPhone! It is an iPhone. I know nothing about iPhones. I'm not big on technology as far as phones and computers go. I'm big on drones. Looks like drugs. My cocaína. Colombia, man. No, it's not drugs. No. We can't even say that on here. We didn't say nothing about that. No, somebody guessed it. It is an iPhone. In the shape of bad stuff. Come on. We're cutting. And he did say he packaged this really well, so. Alright. Let's go. And this is the gift that keeps giving, guys. Gift that keeps giving. We are back to what we started as. Bam. Come on. Watch J-Drone struggle opening a present. Or not a present. Opening a trade item. And once we get it out of here, bam. The gift that keeps giving. This is amazing. Definitely going to give my guy a little bit of ball busting about this. But he told me that he kind of did this. He told me that he wanted it protected. Did you ever square away that T-23 Navi? I think so. The last time I flew the T-23, I had it calibrated properly. I had the gyroscope calibrated properly, and it flew pretty good. I didn't get toilet bowl spinning. I have a review on the last time that I flew it. So you could definitely check that out. So I think that's a decent bird. We definitely got to get it in the air again. I've been working since last Sunday. So today's Monday, so not yesterday Sunday. The Sunday before that, I've been working almost straight through, no break. I'm not off work until Thursday. So my brain's a little fried. Last night I didn't get out of work till like 11 or 12. I had to go back into work for like 8 in the morning. I stayed up till 1 or 2 o'clock. Do better than me. My RC leading still cannot get right. That sucks, man. And these are all almost like Bang 16 clones. That's kind of why I wanted that one because I had no luck with Bang toys, the 15 or the 16. All right, we are opening. We're opening. We're opening. We're opening. We're opening. And we are open. Bam! Apple. Nom nom nom. No. Okay, it's not that kind of apple. So let's see. Let's see if this even has any power. I'd like to think I'm smart enough to turn this on. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not, guys. Maybe I'm not smart enough to turn this on. Haha! I am. It says PWR there. Purr. Purr. So we're going to press a purr button. Bam! Apple. Nom nom nom. I like apples. I like apples when my wife cuts them and when she actually peels them. I'm a big baby. I do not like vegetables. I do not like them in a boat. I do not like them in a coat. I do not like them on a train. I do not like them in rain. I like drones. No SIM card installed. That's all right. Okay. We want to press English. And actually, we're not going to do this. I'll do this on my own time. Granny Smith, baby. Absolutely. I'm with some Granny Smith. So we'll select country and region and whatnot, and we'll do all this off camera. That way I don't bore you guys to death. We will get this tested out at some point. I don't know that I'm going to do it today. Yes, phone. iPhone. My phone. My iPhone. YouTube. YouTube. My iPhone. Don't mind me again. Brain's a little frazzled. Been working way too much. Ever had an Apple phone? No, I've always had Android. So this is going to be something completely different for me. But from everything that I'm being told is the DJI in a whole works off that iOS or whatever this runs off of. Is better compatible than Android. So we're going to give it a try. We're going to try to sync this with the other phone. If it don't work, we're going to try to sync this with this phone, and hopefully it works. If it does work, then I can let you guys know that Apple might be the way to go as far as drones go, or as far as DJI goes. Looks like you have been busted. Yeah, dude. I mean, look at me, dude. Yeah, I have heard that about DJI. Yeah, DJI, for some reason, they work better with Apple. And again, Dude, this is the first time I've ever had an iPhone in my hands. I've never had frazzled. Yes, hella frazzled. Frazzled. Kind of like almost mildly shell-shocked. I don't know. DJI P3 works fine with iPad mini. You will be required to set up Apple ID to do anything with the phone. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's also what's in this letter right here. He also gave me information on that. But I do appreciate you guys reiterating that because, again, I don't know jack about this phone. Said hola. No, we didn't hola. Oh, dude. Man. Hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Hola. What the hell is it doing, dude? Pulse a button. Oh. Ciao. Haha. Ciao. Any of my Chinese friends read that? Oh, we're getting all jibber-jab here. All right, what do I do, guys? What do I do? Apple is an alien to me. Yeah, me too. Here, press home to open. Where's home? Maybe there? Bam! All right, let's get this on United States before this thing starts talking in a language that I do not understand. Down, 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 down. That was a super scroll. Here, wait. Or we don't need to go too much further. Don't need another super scroll. Holy freaking countries, yo. I didn't even know there was that many countries. Bam, United States. All right. Bam. 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 Choose Wi-Fi network. We'll do that then. Gotta go take care, man. Gotta go. Take care, man. Love your videos. Appreciate you coming in. Factory reset. Huh? What? Factory reset. We're done with this. We're not playing with this live no more. I'm already confused by it. So, and the JJRC, if you guys came in late, we got the JJRC brushless drone. This should be, dude, this should be it. It should be like along the lines of your Bugs drones. It really should. If you ever heard of the Keyshare Glint 2, just got one from what? Yeah, this JJRC, JJR Pro, I think it's called, or the X2G or whatever. it should be comparable to your Bug Series drones. DHgate from DHgate. I don't know what DHgate is, and I've never heard of Keyshare Glint either. Again, I'm not really high savvy on technology besides drones. Prior to drones, I was playing NBA 2K on my PS4. I was mountain biking, mountain climbing, and I was DHgate. You ever heard of the key? So it's a drone? If it's a drone, that's news to me. Never heard of it. Can do free flight aggro. What? Free flight aggro. Yes, it's a drone. Acro maybe? That's interesting. Phantomish, DHgate. When this is over, do me a favor, go down in the comments and type that drone and just be like, hey, J-Drone. Don't do it now, but when this is over and I publish it, that way I go look at it, because I'm definitely interested in something I haven't heard of, which I definitely should have heard of, because, dude, I spend a lot of time just scrolling, looking at drones, brainwashing J-Drone, drones. That's a lot of my time online. But yeah, prior to drones, I was playing NBA 2K on PS3 and PS4. I was mountain climbing, I was mountain biking, I was waxing my cars religiously, and that was basically my life. So as far as technology went, really wasn't too tech savvy. Then I got into drones, and then it's just taken off from there, where I have a very, very well traversed understanding of drones and what they do and how they operate and what ones are coming out and what the new one is, and etc. But as far as phones go, I'm not with it, dude. I mean, I bought that phone for the Bugs 2 that was dual band, that had 5.8 gigahertz, so it could pick up the FPV that I did test. If you didn't check out the test, almost got a quarter mile with it. Almost got a quarter mile right above my head. 5.8 gigahertz FPV with the Bugs 2. Yeah, iPhone's totally new to me. That'll be something I'll have to sit down and try to figure out. Yeah, the JJRC drone. It should be a GoPro lifter. It should be a nice brushless drone. It really should be, and I have high hopes for it. Some of the drones that I get, I don't really have high hopes for it. Like this guy here, this guy that's been in a lot of the live feeds. It's me. Me. I want to get flown. And we never fly him. But really, I want to fly. Can somebody fly me? And we're not flying him. But why? Why won't you fly me? I want to fly. I can fly like this and like this. And we still haven't flown him. He's kind of the mascot for the live feeds. Mini MJX, little 360 roll drone. I've got the Hornet 2. It's on the way from being good. 365 FPV version. Not bad at all. But eventually we'll get this flown. But I really haven't had days off, dude. If I've had a day off, it's kind of been like to recuperate or actually do home stuff. And I also have a wife, as you guys know. It's been spending time with her. It's not really been doing J-Drone Drone Zone, which I like doing J-Drone Drone Zone, and that's a full day of drone flying and doing nothing else. That's what I enjoy to do. Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely happy wife, happy life. If you're on drone days, you'll know that I did 2 trades for an Alsenma. The first one, what was the first one? Last live feed was for a Super Nintendo when I had a wife. My free time was 1%. No, I get a lot of free time. I definitely do. My wife is out there. She's not bugging me that I'm on here. She's a very good wife. She allows me to play. She allows me to be a messy little child. So I get my free time. It's really work that's interfering with my free time. But I'm in charge of a lot of the operations at work, so I have to work. And work is high demanding of me being there late nights and early mornings, and it just freaking revolving cycle when it's busy, and it's gotten very busy. I did 2 weddings in one day. And then the very next day, close to I think it was 300 or 400 or 500 people for a Sports Hall of Fame type thing. Yeah, dude, she's hella chill. But yeah, so the Alsemas, I did 2 trades for an Alsema. One was for this iPhone, and then the other one, if you guys remember the last feed, was for the Super Nintendo, which obviously Alsema and a Super Nintendo doesn't quite weigh out. Well, I did Alsema DM009 and FY603 for the Super Nintendo. But the back end of that deal was stuff from my wife. The guy had collector's items that my wife collects, essentially dolls, and Dude, I chewed up some drones. I could have got a lot of stuff for me. I could have got a lot of video games. I probably could have got the majority of his Super Nintendo stash fair trade for everything I gave him, because we were good. We were good on the DM009 and we were good on the DM009 and the Super Nintendo with the FY603. And he said, yeah, if you know, and he actually didn't shove it at me. He said, look, I also got these darn Living Dead dolls, if anybody knows what they are. I know what they are because of my wife. And I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. He's like, what? I'm like, my wife collects those. And so he gave me a database like he did with the games. It's like, all right, time to when we were married, the only thing left. Nah, that's not true. Not with mine anyway. Yeah, so I decide to sweeten the pot. I'm like, look, dude, I will throw you an Alcema on top of our original Super Nintendo deal. What can you hook me up with of those dolls? And he did. He hooked me up hella. He actually might have hooked me up a little bit better than I hooked him up, and I always try to hook people up a little bit better than they hook me up. That was part of that deal. Again, guys, if you want to trade stuff, drone days. If you want to trade something, I don't want it. Just understand, I'm not going to take everything. I'm interested in certain things. DM009s. $30, I think I have them. $30 or $35 on eBay. It's the lower 48 though. I'm not going out the United States with them just because I've had some people either scam me or do bad deals, and I ate the money and the shipping on it. Yep. No, I don't get poked. I don't get prodded. I'm not gonna lie. My wife is not a perfect angel. Occasionally, we do snip at one another, but it generally works out. And again, you guys see the drone horde that I have going on. She allows it. I have a horde of mountain bikes as well. She allows it. I have a horde of cars. 2 large Cadillacs, a Grand Prix that I don't drive. I don't drive hardly any of them besides the Impala. She allows it. So I have a good wife. This isn't J Drone's wife channel talking, but since we were talking about it, might as well do it. Yeah, done talking about that shit. Easy there. Censor yourself. There's kids watching. All right, we're going to put this guy back over here. We still got this guy to fly. Bam, the FPV thing. I do have a Sweet Life. I definitely do have a Sweet Life. They aren't cars. They are boats. Yes, they are boats. Get behind one of them with a mile-long hood and just cruise. Beautiful one like that. Great drones. They don't call it don't know what burr, burr, burr is. But yeah, we definitely got to fly this. Absolutely. Sailing in the seas. Yes, the concrete seas, dude. You get in a Cadillac. If I don't know. Dude, I'm like 31 or 32. I stopped keeping track. So generally when my brother has his birthday, he's a year older than me, then I know exactly how old I am. But till then, I'm generally like a year or two off. So I'm like 31 or 32 years old. I'm pretty sure. The cars that I drive were before my time. If you guys are older than I am, maybe they're of your era, maybe they're of your time. But newer ones don't ride. No, they don't. They don't ride like freaking clouds, dude. If you've never experienced driving a full-bodied Cadillac, do it. It's like sitting on the most lush couch you could possibly even think of, just sinking in, and it's so cushy. And dude, you go over the bumps, it's like, dude, it's like you're riding on a freaking cloud, man. Yes, I have a Coupe de Ville and I have a Sedan de Ville. Magic Carpet, absolutely. I bought me Propel HD Stream Drone. Awesome camera is my something for $30. Not familiar with that one, but I am familiar with Propel. I think I have like 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, guys, if you've never 58 Coupe, I don't got a 58 Coupe. I almost had an accident in a Cadillac. They don't drive like they do drive like a boat with a diamond in the back. Yes. My Cadillacs, I know how to maneuver a Cadillac. I can, dude, since I'm 18 years old. When I was 18 years old, I had a 77 Coupe de Ville. Feel a little iffy on my internet feed is a little iffy. I apologize for the internet feed. I see it crystal clear here. Maybe I'm moving around a little bit too much. It's not showing poor connection, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I'm conditioned. Since I'm 18 years old, I've been behind the wheel of a big-bodied Cadillac. Not as my 77 Coupe de Ville was my everyday driver when I was 18. It takes turns like you would an 18-footer. Not quite, dude. I can take some sharp turns in my car. You can steer the steering wheels with one finger. The power steering on those cars are effortless. Yeah, if you're gonna drive it slow, you're gonna take a turn like an 18-wheeler. But if you know how to drive the vehicle, you can take tight turns, dude. When I test drove my Coupe de Ville, it was in a graveyard. That's actually where I bought it, off a dead person, which we won't get into that. I really did. I bought it off a dead person. The title was titled in somebody's dead name. But yeah, dude. I'm hauling ass around this around this graveyard, back end just cooking. Like, I don't know if you've watched anybody ever race. Generally, their back end sways out a little bit, and if you know how to drive the cars, they can be driven pretty aggressively. I'm pushing close to 400 horsepower in my Coupe de Ville. We dropped the largest 8 crate that you could possibly get from GM in it, 500 cubic inches, dude. The thing moves. My Sedan de Ville is bone stock. That's the 468, the 6.0 engine, where it alternates from, it starts in 8 cylinders, then it drops to 6, then it drops to 4. The worst engine ever produced by GM, but I have a good mechanic. And fortunately, I've never had issues with the engine. As of lately, I had an issue with a mouse go up in the firewall and chew some wires, and that's why I don't have my car right now. He's not botching it either. He's running everything backwards and checking everything, and then I'll have my 4-door back hopefully this year. I'd like to drive it this year. I haven't driven it this year. But yeah, that's Cadillac talk. I'm a Cadillac guy. I have a Grand Prix, pretty dope Grand Prix too. If you're on Drone Days, I'm sure you've seen a picture of it, which I also, if you've seen the video, I posted a video, found like a $250 computer for it, which only about 1,500 of them were made. $4. I think it was $4. $4 or $6. Junkyard. And bam! It was the day that I bought 3 of these. And that's what I needed to get it out. I needed 3 of these to pop the press, what are they? Clips. There's 3 clips. I had to compress the 2 clips and then get in with another one and pop. Dude, it popped right out. If I didn't have 3 of these on me, I wasn't getting it, and I would have been at such a loss. I would have went back for it, because I've been searching for one of those for like 5 years and never found one, because they are pretty rare. They weren't installed in those cars. It's the thing that all cars have now that say miles per gallon and economy used. But all right, guys. Anybody have any questions, comment, concerns? You guys have kind of had sport package, could hear it rumbling like a 88 Stang. Nice. Good find. Absolutely good find, man. Yeah, my 77 Coupe de Ville, dude, I had glass packs ran on it and straight pipes back, right off the headers. Dude, that thing roared, man. These ones, I have duals. On my Coupe de Ville, I have duals coming off the headers that run into a single pipe, and it doesn't breathe well that way. So eventually I'm going to split it where it goes into single and just run the dual straight back like it should be. Sweet like candy. Absolutely, dude. The insides, the exteriors, Cadillac's my thing. I like other cars. Again, you see my shirt that I'm wearing right now. Yo, Jay, what up? What up, RC? What's going on, brother? If you just checked in, mail, we got an iPhone. We got a new controller for the Spark to see if it works. And we did get a drone. Come on. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. The drone's coming. Now, did you catch it? That's what drone I got. Bam. Okay. JJRC J Pro. It's the X2G one. Did you do a test Spark goes nuts if controller is turned off? Not on purpose. If you caught the cemetery video that I made, which was very, very stable, dude. The end of the video, like the beginning of the video, I flew up to cemetery, I went left, and I went back. I tried to keep yawing out of it because I think yawing kills the drone video. So it was very smooth transition without yawing. And then the last part of the video is where I started in front of the large tombstone and I went straight up. I lost connection. I don't know why. I don't know if there's some type of interference. I lost connection with my phone and the controller. And the drone, it did. It went right back to the point of takeoff. like, I was nervous. I was very nervous. I was on the outskirts of a larger town that I live in, and I'm thinking, dude, this thing's like close to 100 meters in the sky, if not more. What do I do? And fortunately, the failsafe worked. I lost complete connection. It came back to the point of takeoff, so I'm very happy with that. So I didn't want to test it. I didn't want to run it through a test and possibly lose my drone if it didn't work. But that if you turn the remote off when pressing home, it will fly away. Well, I'm not turning the remote off and chancing that, dude. Again, I'm not rich by any means. I work entirely too much, so I do have a little bit of a liquidatable income, but I do also save a decent amount of money. I do window washing, detailing, watch rich people's houses and get paid for it. I have other resources to make money besides what I do for a living. Have a rifle ready. Yeah. Drone's done either way, unless you had like a shotgun that had like a netting, like a net canopy to grab it. Watching people wreck quads for reviews is nuts. Absolutely. I'm not about it. I'm really not. I'll push the limits to a point. And generally the way that I push the limits is flying whoop straight up in altitude. I'm kind of okay going up in altitude to the point where I can't see it, because in hindsight, I would like to think if anything goes wrong, I can just bring it straight down. Or like a non-GPS quad like this one, if I lost connection way up high, that it would come straight down. The Striker, I did that with the Striker a couple times, had that almost around 1,000 feet. I think it was around 700 some odd feet. And when that lost connection, it shut down the motors and it came straight down. I'm not a nutso flyer. I try to fly cautiously, because also in that juncture, if I decided to do a disconnection test and no, 50% of the time, my drone's probably going to go. One, I'm out a lot of money. Two, that drone's going to go. It's at a high altitude. When it comes down, heaven forbid it hits somebody, it's going to hurt them. Or heaven forbid it hits a vehicle on a busy intersection, it's probably going to be a freaking crash. And I'd hate to have any lives or injuries on my part because I was being careless. Tavisto Racer, the yellow one. Tavisto Racer, the what? Tavisto Racer, the yellow one. Tavisto Racer. You're talking about, oh, okay, bam. Tavisto Falcon. It's also called the Falcon. It's the Tavisto Racer is called the Falcon, which is mine, which is made by Odyssey and is a Starfall. Yes, I still have that, and I would like to get that out, but again, I've been working way too much, guys, and bamzo. And again, this material is what the Bugs 2 should have been made out of. It's what the Bugs 3 is made out of, 6 and 8 is made out of. I have a couple other drones that are made out of this material. It is plastic, but it's almost like what you would call, I guess, like a Duraflex plastic. Obviously, this isn't going to flex, or maybe it is. I don't want to break it. What?
You're going to see it on Thursday.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so it's not going to flex, but I think if this dropped, it would be okay, because it's not that... The Bugs 2, I don't know what they did with the Bugs 2. The Bugs 2 is an amazing drone. I love the Bugs 2. Besides the battery falling out of the back, don't quite like that. The shell. Why did they make such a fragile shell on the Bugs 2? They should, like, you can see this matted plastic. Never change your Bugs 2 modes or you will lose it. I've never lost it, and I have changed the modes, and I've flown it quite some time. I drive a 93 Toyota, was born in 99. Bam! Throwback. And then somebody else said something. Is that a backyard flyer? For me, it's a backyard flyer. I can fly this in the house if I wanted to. My first flight with the Alcenmo was in the house. Backyard flyer. What do you consider a backyard flyer? Like, how big is your yard? I have a big backyard. I have a big side yard. So for me, this is absolutely a big backyard. Absolutely, this is a backdoor flyer. This thing is going to be quick. It's brushless. It's going to have some type of punch. We don't know because we haven't tested it yet. But for a small confined backyard, I'd say unless you're just going to chill with it and cruise with it, probably not. Like if you live in a half double or something, and that's all the lawn that you have. Fly your X16 in the house. Some birds are too big and upset the neighbors. do you have a preference between Bugs 6 and Bugs 8? Bugs 6 and Bugs 8 are the same, but I do have a preference. It's the Bugs 8 just because the shell looks like the Bugs 3 and the Bugs 2. It's kind of like a cohesive, cohesive's kind of the word. There's a different word where everything looks uniform. They look uniform. So this probably isn't going to make too much noise because, again, it's brushless. It's going to have a whine to it. The Bugs 2 does not make much noise. No, and the Bugs 2 doesn't make much noise either. So I would assume that this probably isn't. Most of your brushless drones aren't going to make too much noise. They might have a light buzzing about them. But if you're worried about noise, you're probably okay with this. As far as me, dude, I have no neighbors on my side of the street. I have 4 neighbors across the street. I have 1 neighbor across the other side of the street. And then I have a large area that I could fly in. What's an X16 SEMA? I don't know what an X16 SEMA is. Unless it's one of them weird ones that are as small. Because I had a SEMA. I had a smaller SEMA. Plus battery doesn't fit. Battery doesn't fit what? I want to get a Bugs, which is the fastest, Jay. It's debatable what's fastest. You have a Bugs 8 and a Bugs 6 that weigh lighter than a Bugs 3. The Bugs 8, 6, and 3 are faster than the 2, so we'll get that off our chest. The Bugs 8 and the 6 have a lighter frame and, to my knowledge, have the same motors than the Bugs 3, which is heavier. So in hindsight, I don't have a speed meter. You would think the Bugs 6 and the Bugs 8 are faster. I lost my FPV Mini in the neighbor's gutter one time and I left it there. And me, per se, I think the Bugs 6 and Bugs 8 are faster. Now, where you get physics involved, the Bugs 3 is heavier with the same motors, and it's not that much heavier. Bugs 2, I'm not going to go on my favorite right now, but as far as speed goes. So, momentum. Momentum is behind the Bugs 3 because it weighs more. So when it's pitched downwards, not only is it going off of the power of the motors and canceling out whatever weight that it has to deal with, you also have gravity in your favor. The Bugs 8 and the Bugs 6, same motors, lighter frame, less, I don't know, maybe inertia, less gravity going with it, so it's debatable. Alcema is definitely fast. I want the FPV, but fast. So yeah, dude, unless you have a speed meter, you're probably not going to notice it. Unless you're flying back to back to back to back to back to back 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 to back 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 to back 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 back. And then in that juncture, you're probably just going to be all frazzled like I am right now and just have no clue what the heck just happened, besides you flying a bunch of different drones. Did you ever fly the Hubsan H501S? Is the Hubsan H501S the Bugs 2 clone? Or let me rephrase that. Is the Bugs 2 that clone? We're going to set this over here. If it is, I haven't flown it, and I'm kind of interested in it because I've seen mixed reviews. I've seen where the Bugs 2 had a better camera than the Hubsan clone, or vice versa, whatever, you get what I'm saying. And also vice versa, where the Hubsan had better camera than the Bugs 2. I've seen people post really crappy pictures from the Hubsan, and dude, I've posted some amazing pictures from the Bugs 2. So, I don't know. I'd like to get them both in my hand and see what I think. Stability-wise, too, I've seen mixed results where people have GPS hold on the Hubsan. GPS hold on the Bugs 2. And for me, again, I don't have the Hubsan, so I can't compare it. GPS hold on the Bugs 2. Dude, my Bugs 2 GPS is strong. It's very steady. Dude, I could be up like 300 meters and it sits right there. I'm getting a little bit hoarse from Jabber John, so we're going to take a swig of water. And again, we are drinking, what are we drinking? We're drinking life water. You are made of water. That is part of you. Drink life water. Are you sold? Life water. J-Drone did an advertisement. Send him water. Bam, working for me. No. Ultimate, what is going on, brother? Recap. Bam, got an iPhone. Bam, got a controller for the Spark. And meow, got the JJI Pro X2G brushless JJRC drone. And we've kind of been jabber-jawing. We still got this to get out in the air. J-Drone's been working entirely too much. little bit frazzled, as I've said about 100 times if nobody caught it. But if you're new here and you just joined us, you didn't get the little bit frazzled, and kind of got to say it like that. But yeah, so we're going to take a swig of water. Anybody got questions, comments, concerns? Bam! Shoot. Well, I'm taking a sip of water. Do it, do it, do it. I'll read it. Okay, that was like 3 gulps of water. I lied. I'm creating a special gimbal for the Bugs 2, and it passed the weight it needed. Amazing drone. Wait, if lasts 15 minutes. Very cool. I've had the iPhone is for the Spark. I've had the Walkera on my Bugs 2. It did well, as well as I've had it on the Alcema. I have a 501S. I will trade you drone. Bam. Done. Done deal, dude. As long as you haven't crashed that drone, I've already accepted it. I've accepted it publicly here. Please do not send me crap, dude. And the way, hold on, we're getting up the comments here. I'd like to see who said that. Ultimate Drone. If you are on drone days, you know who I am. You know my name. Don't say it here. I prefer not to have my name publicly on here, although it's not hard to go over there and figure out who I am. But if you are on drone days, message me. Hit me up on Messenger. Create a post. Get my attention. I'll take it. As long as you haven't crashed it and it flies the way it should. I'll trade you for an Alcema. Generally, the way I do things is I would prefer your drone sent to me first. I had, what was it? The Eachine Wizard was sent to me in a trade for an Alcema. I couldn't accept it. Dude, I work with that drone. I work with the freaking drone, trying to bind the controller and get it to work properly for about 5 hours. About 5 freaking hours, dude. And I showed him video going all through it and whatnot. And I said, look, dude, I'm sorry. I can't accept this. I'm going to send it back to you. And I sent it back to him with a little bit extra. I sent it back to him with a couple red whoops and whatnot to say thank you for sending the drone. So look, if I'm on there, I got you, and it runs great. Good. We will trade you for an Alcema. So get at me on there, and we'll gather each other's information and whatnot. And again, I prefer you send it to me just so I can look it over. With the RTF drone, which that is ready to fly, that I don't have to bind the controller, I'm going to fire the motors. I'm going to lift it up just a little, and I'm going to put it back in the box, and we're going to go get your Alcema ready. And basically, getting an Alcema ready is charging your battery, making sure all your motors fire, making sure your GPS modules on the drone and on the controller work, and going over your screws, making sure all the screws are set in, looking at your motor mounts and making sure they're set in as well. So I make sure that I give you a quality drone as well. But yeah, if you want to do that, you want to get rid of that one, I'd love to have it, and you'll see it here. We'll definitely review your drone on J Drone's channel, and it will be J Drone's drone, and you will have an Alcema. I have a bunch of Alcemas still. My stockpile is dwindling. I'm not buying any more of them. I have tons of DM009s too, guys. If you have smaller things that you might want to trade for a DM009, absolutely, let's do it. Generally, they sell for $60 to $70 retail. The 501 beats the Bugs. I'll be the teller of that one, buddy. But yeah, I have them on eBay dirt cheap. If you search it, mine's the lowest listing. I'm just really trying to move stuff, guys. Because I live in Pennsylvania, and some of my stuff is not in climate-controlled building. All my Alcemas are. Secret Quads, what's going on, brother? All my Alcemas are in my drone room. All my DM009s are in other outbuildings that I have, and I want to get them in climate controlled before winter hits, because I'm not sure what will happen to the light bows if they sit out in freezing weather. Not so much freezing weather because they're not going to be exposed to the weather, but in a building that gets below temperature. So that's why I'm trying to push those. The Alcemas I'm not trying to push. I love the Alcema. But that's why they're in my drone room, because essentially they're mine. They're all mine. Mine. How many do you have? Wait, hold on. I'll entertain that. How many do you have? Well, I started out with, I think, like 250 Alcemas. I probably got like 100 or so left. I've gotten rid of a lot of them, man. And that's on top of full-time work. And somebody else just checked in here. So what's with the Alcema? What's with the Alcema? It is my favorite drone. My favorite drone. My favorite drone. The Alcema is essentially the Bugs 3, the Bugs 2, mashed together. Bam! That's what you got. The Alcema, you can turn off all the controls and you can fly it pretty manually, where you have to have some skill to fly it. It flies at 41 miles an hour. It is a dual GPS drone. You have GPS on your controller. You have GPS on the quad. You have return to home. You have fixed point circling. You have follow me. You have the ability to carry a GoPro on it. You have the ability to carry the Walkera 2G gimbal, which I've done and I have tests on it. It is a very, 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 very versatile drone. And that's why it's my favorite drone. I have a lot of drones and still it's on the top of it. And it's a night flyer. Dude, the thing freaking glows like a glow bug. What is the price on Amazon? The price on Amazon is well above $200 for the Alcema. If you buy an Alcema off of me, if you are in the lower 48, $160, and it's yours. Or $165 or $170 if you're really far out. But anyway, I still beat anybody's price. How long does it last on flying? For me, I think the max time that I got was 15 minutes. Average time that I generally get is around 12 to 13 minutes because I generally fly it pretty aggressively, or I do a weighted flight where I have an action camera on it and I'm flying in wind, or I have the Walkera gimbal on it and I generally fly in wind. I had the Alcema out in 19-mile-an-hour wind. It didn't blink. I flew it over water. Flew the freaking thing over water, which is dangerous. I don't suggest you guys doing it. That's a good way to lose your quad. And it held up. That's me having trust in the drone. The Alcema is not a user-friendly drone. I'm not going to lie about that. It is RTF, but it's not user-friendly. You have to know the drone before you fly the drone. And anybody that gets an Alcema off of me, I send an online doc, a very detailed online doc that'll crush the instructions that are written in Chinglish. 15-mile-an-hour winds kicks butt. Yep, 15-mile-an-hour winds kicks butt, and I've had it out in 19 over water. That tells you how much I trust it. But again, it's a love-hate relationship. If you decide, say this is Alcema, you decide, bam, Alcema, battery's done. Pop, let's go out and fly. Yay! Fly. Battery's done. Yay! Battery's done. Yay! Battery's done. Yay! And that's how you're going to fly the Alcema? You're probably not going to have a good experience with it. The Alcema, you need to do pre-flights. Just as well as any brushless motor drone, I suggest you doing a freaking pre-flight. Are you a Steelers fan? I'm not a Steelers fan. I'm really not a big football fan whatsoever. I played soccer. I'm a huge soccer fan, huge rugby fan, and I like basketball as well. I'm really not a huge football fan, though. If I had to pick a team, it'd be the Patriots, and not because of bandwagon type thing whatsoever. When I was little, I had a jersey of the Patriots and a three-point stance, so that kind of stuck. And I could even remember a picture of me on a horse with the old three-point stance logo Patriots thing. So that'd be the team. But again, I really don't watch, so I can't really say I'm a fan by any means. But yeah, so with the Alcema, you have to wobble your motors. What I'm doing right now, if they wobbled, you know you have loose motor mount. You know you have something going wrong, maybe a loose prop nut that you have to check. Underneath on these, even on this one, dude, your motor mounts are inside there. If you don't check your motor mounts, Manchester United, great team. Rugby, All Blacks. If you don't check your motor mounts, you are not checking the security of your motor. And I did. I was that guy. I love the Alcema. Battery charge, yay! Battery charge, yay! Battery charge, yay! I did that for 3.5, 4 months. I didn't know. I didn't know I should be checking stuff. And what happened? I was flying in freezing temperatures, which I probably shouldn't have been either. I was flying in freezing temperatures, and then whoop, boom. Come over, look at it. The motor's hanging out of the drone. The motor still works. The drone still works. And that was the drone that I painted blue. It was the day after I painted it blue. Everything worked. But what I failed to do is check all my screws. I disassembled and reassembled the drone, and obviously I was too quick to go, battery charge, yay! And I didn't do a quality check on my own work. I didn't have the screws tightened down, and that's why the battery flopped out. If your motor screws plop out, like if you ever get a crash and the motor is plopped out, that's not manufactured, dude. That's you didn't do a pre-flight. I remember the blue one. Wonder what happened. I still have the blue one. Is that common? It's common with the Alcema. The Alcema, you really need to do a pre-flight. How many Bugs 3s do you have? 5. I have 2 blues, 1 red. Or hold on. Let's see. Black, 2 blues, 1 red, and white F100 drone. Any brushless drone. Dude, these blades are moving hella quick. When you come in, you can set down. That's fine. When you go back out, to avoid injury, shake your motors. If there's any play in them, you need to tighten something, whether it be the prop nut or the motor mounts, which are generally located right underneath, and you can get out with a Phillips screwdriver. Do not over torque them till you hear. Just go on them snug. Same thing with these. You don't want to over torque these to the point where you're locking up your blade. You want them snug, and then you're almost guaranteed to have a good flight each time. This one, there is a calibration procedure before you can unlock the motors. I need some 5mm prop nuts, but you paint it or not. What? But you paint on it or no? Restate the paint question. Yeah, so that's general maintenance for anyone. The Alcema especially, because unlike this, I don't agree with the way they did the motor mounts. But again, I've been flying one that I've been checking religiously and weighing down heavily with a wall carrier gimbal and everything, and flying in wind. It's had no issues. Have you ever lost props? Sounds common with my ex. I've never lost props, dude. I've never had a prop fly off. Yes, I've painted my first Alcema. I painted blue. I crashed it, reassembled it, put a different body on it, repaint it blue. I do have a white one that I call the Monster Alcema that has a huge DJI legs on it, set up to carry the wall carrier gimbal. Life water. Get some life in your water. Get some water in your life. Get it. Blue with sparkles, correct? Pretty much. It was a metallic blue. It's a metallic blue, really, really candy type pop. What's good? What is going on, drama? Catch you up, brother. You're always here. Got an iPhone for the Spark. New controller for the Spark. JJ Pro. Bam! For the J drone. Yes, I'm working tomorrow. Yes, I am working tomorrow, and I'm working the next day, and I'm off Thursday. Which I don't know what I'm going to do, because we have a huge fair going on here. What I would like to do, John Woodrow or whatever, after this feed, I'd like to go in, I'd like to get an Alcema, I'd like to get a battery charging for him, because he paid me cash to paint one for him. And I'd like to get the ball rolling on that for him. So that's one thing that I may do tonight. I don't know. It's still pretty light out. I don't know that I'm going to fly. I really don't have anything charged. I do have a Bugs 2 battery charged, so I might do that. I put legs on the Alcema. Looks good. Yeah, dude. Alcema, you could do light custom mods to it and whatnot. It'll definitely hang. But I saw a video when you painted your... But I saw a video when you painted your Bugs 3. Yes! I painted a Bugs 3 as well. I painted a Bugs 3 silver. That was one of the blue ones that I painted silver. Silver with a custom color. It's almost like silver and purple, metallic, whatnot. I did a silver overlay. Silver. Did another overlay. Then I did a red metallic. Silver overlay. Red metallic. About 3 coats on top of that, and that gave it that kind of purplish look to it. So it's definitely a custom color that I did. And I don't know what I'm going to do for John. He said he basically make it J-drone. Make his Alcema J-drone, and you use can spray paint. I use factory match can spray paint. I do. It's Duplicolor. It's a higher quality spray paint, I guess you would say. A shout out to J-Drone. Bam! There's John. That's the guy that we are going to be doing custom painted Alcema for. And I'm bringing up the comments because I didn't see something. I hate painting. You have to have patience. Yes, you have to have patience painting, dude. It's not a quick process. It's light coat. Go do something. Let it dry. Come back. Light coat. Go do something. Let it dry. Come back. Do you put clear over it? I generally don't put clear over my stuff. Just because. The paints that I generally use, I don't think it calls for it. And if it does call for it, I generally, again, don't put clear over it, because I'm not into high gloss anything. These are drones. They're probably going to hit the ground a couple times. I layer so heavy that even if it does hit the ground, it's probably not going to be affected whatsoever. So that's generally the way I go about painting. Just makes the paint stronger. I understand it makes the paint stronger, absolutely, but when you have about 7 or 8 layers of paint, it's pretty strong paint. And again, it's my personal preference. If you guys are painting your drones and you clear them, by all means. I have clear in the house. Occasionally I'll touch up my vehicles and whatnot, and I'm pretty good at touching up my vehicles. I generally do shoot a little bit of clear on it because they're constantly out in UV rays and whatnot. What about the tweaking, Alsema? Do it or don't break it. What about tweaking, Alsema? Do it or don't break it. Tweaking what? What are you tweaking? Sorry. The Alsema, dude, if you're gonna get an Alsema off me, I give you a complete doc. It runs over everything you need to know about the Alsema. And or maybe twerking or tweaking, twerk. No, you don't want to twerk. Tweaking, torquing. How about torquing? Parameters, firmware. No, no. Or that's up to you. I'm saying no. If you decide to take an Alsema and hook it to a computer and try to upgrade it, bless you. I have not. James B? If it's James B, then yes, you can do it. Okay, James Grail, okay. No. Dude, unless you, and the reason I have a friend that's way more proficient with the Alsema than I am, and I'm pretty darn proficient. Unless you are like a mad scientist with the Alsema, which I only know about 1 or 2 people that are, do not hook it to a computer. The reason I say do not hook it to a computer, do not try to upgrade it, is because there's a good possibility you can brick it. What does brick mean? Just that. It's stuck on the ground forever. There are fixes for bricking it that have just come out. Whether they work or not, I don't know, because I've never bricked my drone, because I've never connected it to a computer. I've never tried to update firmware on it. I'm happy with the way my drone flies. That's where I'm at with that. What's your price for the Alsema with shipping? To the lower 48. Unless you're like in Cali or far Florida, $160 shipped. That's with a quality check on it. That's with me doing a quality check. If you're deep South Florida, deep South, like deep South, where I'm going to pay $20 to $25 to ship it, which I 2-3 day ship it with priority shipping, and I provide tracking, I'm going to charge you extra $5 to $10. So $160 shipped, $170 max. And that's shipped, quality checked, and 2 to 3 day shipping. So that's where we're at with the Alsema. What else you guys got, guys? Anything else? Any questions, comments, concern? I pick it up and it says hello. Now it says hola. We already changed that, yo. Thought we changed the language. I have not drawn any firmware updates on any of my drones. I've done it on the Spark because it's mandatory. And on the Phantom, I think I've done it once or twice, but I've not done it after. My Phantom 3 that I have. Do you fly anything in the house? If so, let's see it. I would have to go to my drone room and get that, and I don't want to lose the connection. What do I fly in my house? The little tiny whoops, the little red whoops, I fly those in my house. Other than that, I really don't fly too much in my house. The FY603s that I also have for sale, I fly in my house occasionally. Hey bro, do you know how I can link up to Alsema? What do you mean by link up to Alsema.com? What is that? Have you tested a Wi-Fi repeater? I have not tested a Wi-Fi repeater. To the .com. To the .com what? To the .com what? What are you to the .com in? Kevin Dodson. Link up to the Alsema. No, I don't know a .com that you can link up to the Alsema. If you're trying to get one off me, you have to talk to me personally. I don't have them for sale on eBay. Again, I'm really not pushing them heavy because I like them. So no, I don't know a .com. You guys, you can search the web and you will not find a better deal than the J-Drone offers, and I agree with that. I've searched. My Alsemas, My Alsema's at the price, shipped, 2 to 3 day shipping, with a quality check. You can't beat it. If you want to go elsewhere, by all means, please do. I'm happy to keep my Alsema's. And we're not pushing Alsema's here. We're just talking about it because you guys were talking about it. Now we're talking about it. And that's that. I'm from French Ghana? Maybe Ghana. I'm from French Ghana. I think I said that right. If you are from French Ghana, that would lead me to believe that you are in Africa. 2 days PA to Wisconsin. Yes, only took 2 days. If you're in PA, it should only take 1. There's where an issue is. If you are outside the United States and you want an Alsema for me, that $160, that's for the Alsema then. The shipping you're gonna have to pay for, and the shipping's ridiculous. I just shipped an Alsema to Australia, and I think it cost me close to $50. So then you're probably cheaper at getting on Banggood or GearBest or something. I can't beat that then. Dude who was able to link his up to his computer. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. I run an Alsema group on Facebook. There are guys in there that like to link theirs to computers. There's guys in there say not to link them to computers. If you're really interested on that, check out the Alsema group that I'm a moderator on, and you can get more information on that. I don't have the information up here because I will never do it. That's what I was asking. Well, hopefully I answered your question or led you into a better direction of where you can get that. Some Russian guy, I forget the channel. But all right, guys, we have been jabber-jawing on here for 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I'm losing daylight if I'm going to go fly. I don't know that I am going to go fly, though. I don't know. It's freaking hot. I might try to get this phone situated and maybe try to update the controller and whatnot. I am the Alsema Whisperer. Fly. Like a bunch of you ship Alsema through Drone Days. I ship Alsema through me. South Africa. Yeah, so outside the United States, I can't do a better deal than some of the Chinese companies because it's going to charge me, it's going to cost me like $50 to $60 to ship it outside the United States. It really is. If you're a closer country to the United States, I might be able to do a little bit better. David Smith through Drone Days, if you get a hold of me, if you want one, you're in the lower 48, then we could talk over there. My good friend, I can't remember your name because there's been a lot of people in and out of here, and again, I'm frazzled. If you want to do that trade, get a hold of me over there. Get on best deal going. This cat is on it, and they don't eat the shipping. Sweet. So yeah, definitely get over there on me. And all right, guys, I think this was a successful feed. We had a guessing game in the beginning. We allowed you to pick what I did. Anybody have any suggestions for me? Anything you need to talk about before we click that finish button and decide to publish this and get on with probably checking out the new Mavic controller, and which I can't, darn it, I gotta update batteries. So we're gonna get this set up. That's what we're gonna do. It was fun, Jay. Absolutely. I appreciate y'all here. Every single one of you is hanging out here, even if you're here and you didn't say nothing. Appreciate you watching. I really do. What else? Hey, y'all, always good. Hey, I send information from Glenn. Can you share? Yes, after this, put down below about that drone. All right. I'm JDrone. This is YouTube. This is your tube. User in control of this channel when we are live. This is my life water. Roger that. Awesome. Always a good time. Have a great day. Yep, you have a great day too, brother. Happy you checked in. And recap, really quick recap, just so anybody popped in. We got it. We got a new controller, new iPhone. Supposedly Apple operates with DJI better. And we got a new drone, another brushless drone. That's kind of where I'm at in my flying. I like brushless drones. This one's not GPS, so this one should be a lot of fun for me. All right, guys, I'm JDrone. If you haven't subscribed, come on. Go for, where is it? Where is it? Is it down here? Is it over here? Up here? Over there? Wherever that subscribe button is, find it. You have a mouse, take that little mouse, go click. I'd appreciate it. Let me know if you need help with the iPhone. Okay, definitely will. We're gonna get into it though and see. And again, I just say click subscribe. just so you guys are catching stuff. If you're on YouTube and you have a lot of subscribers, you don't get paid for your subscribers. Not whatsoever. I just like to have people subscribe because, bam, JDrone's live. Then you guys can come in here and you can interact with me and we could have a fun back and forth whatsoever, kind of get my frazzled brain all over the place and also get some valuable information to you guys and play guessing games and give opportunities for free drones and whatnot and just kind of have a good time. Everybody give a thumb. Bam! I think he's talking about one of them. Yeah, thumb would be cool. Secret quad, again, I don't think that I can give you a better offer than some of the Chinese sites as far as shipping goes, and I do apologize for that. I'm not tied to any type of shipping company. I wish I was, but that's where it stands with that, man. Stay tuned, though. Maybe we'll do another Alsema giveaway, and if it does go to you, nom, 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 I'll eat the shipping like I did on the last one, absolutely. But all right, guys, take care. I'm JDrone, and iPhones always will work better than Androids for the device communication because it is in nature in raw coding. Bam! Raw coding, boy! And that's coming from one of yous on YouTube. I'm JDrone. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and have a great day. Should have at least 15 thumbs. Bam, bam. I only have 2, so we need a couple more from you guys. I don't think I can like my own videos, but I see where you're going with that. Have a great day. If you're going to fly, fly safe. And again, I will reiterate this. If you are flying brushless, check your prop nuts, check your motor mounts. Give your motors a little wiggle, and if they wiggle back, you got problems. All right, guys, take care. We're ending this. I appreciate y'all. I'm JDrone. Take care. Finish.